now our good friend from Eugene, Oregon, Ricardo the Remarkable, will welcome you with a short magic show. Go, Dick.
Thanks very much. I'm a retired medical doctor. I'm 81 years old, and I live in Eugene, and I've been friends of Ken and Gene B for quite a while. This is an ecology stick. Everything's related to everybody else. I assume that you're all interested in ecology and how one thing affects something else. Sometimes it's not clear how things are related to each other. See if you can figure out how these cotton balls are related to each other. And you might notice the colors might have something to do with different Pac-12 schools. So watch what happens. I'm going to pull down the yellow ball and the green one goes up. And pull down the green and the yellow goes up. So you might figure out how are those connected with each other. And then I'm going to pull up the blue ball and the yellow goes up. I'm going to pull up the red ball and the yellow goes up. What? I'm going to pull up the blue ball and the green goes up. How is that possible? Those are connected, but how can that be connected to that? You know, magicians don't usually tell how their magic tricks are done, but I'm going to show you. On the count of 3, I'm going to open this tube and show you how these are connected. And you can say whatever magic word you want to. 1, 2, 3, magic word.
Oops.
Abracadabra.
There's no connection. Oh my gosh, how is that possible that those are connected, but they're not connected? Maybe that's a puzzle. I understand that some of you are interested in money, like how to earn it, how to grow it, how to fundraise and give to good causes. So I want to show you something about money. I have here a copper penny. Can you see that copper penny in my right hand there?
Yeah. Yes.
So sometimes when people do fundraising, the response is, well, I can't give very much. I can only give a little. And the canvasser trying to raise money might say, well, that's all right. If you can't give a lot, give a little. If many people give a little, they can end up multiplying 200 times and ending up with $2 silver. So you can multiply a penny multiple times. Small contributions lead to a lot of money. Have you heard about the what's one of the most volatile investments that are on Wall Street nowadays? Goes way up and down. Have you heard of cryptocurrency?
Yes.
You heard of Bitcoin?
Mm-hmm.
Here's how a magician might deal with Bitcoin. So I have here a quarter, and a magician might say, Bitcoin, I know what that is. You go like this, and you bite the coin, and you end up with a Bitcoin. A piece has been bitten off. And then when I was told that that can double in its price, it can lose half its value in a few days, go down to zero, go from $1,000 to $60,000 and back down, I said, oh, that's too risky for me. I don't want to do that. I'm going to restore this quarter and take my investment back out. So I'll go, and the quarter is restored, and I'm not going to invest in Bitcoin. Have any of you ever done anything foolish with money? I have here a dollar bill. This is a whole dollar bill without a hole in it. And for those of you who know how to spell, there are 2 different ways to spell whole. I'm going to put a pencil down between this folded dollar bill. And one time I got to thinking, I bet it would be fun to poke a hole in this bill. So I hit the pencil and poked a hole in the dollar bill. And then I realized, oh no, that's not good. I'm not going to be able to spend this dollar bill. People won't take it if it's got a hole in it. And besides, that's against the law to damage money. So I thought, oh boy, I better take the pencil out and I better restore that bill to being whole. How could I do that? I showed a lot of kindness to the bill, and the bill was, the holy bill with a hole in it was restored to being whole, W-H-O-L-E, with no hole. Thank you. Have any of you ever heard the expression, time flies when you're having fun? Heard that expression? So how can we tell if we're having fun? How can we tell? Watch carefully, don't blink, watch. A watch appeared, time flew, that must mean we're having fun. Have any of you heard of Uri Geller? He was a magician who would bend spoons. He claimed that he would bend spoons with his mind.
Yep.
And it was really a magic trick. It was not actually bending the spoons. It was a magic trick. And there's a local magic club in Eugene. And one of the people in the magic club was involved in investigating Uri Geller and pointing out that it really was a magic trick. Well, I don't know how to bend spoons, but I did recently learn how to bend a paper clip. I am not claiming, this is a paper clip here. I am not claiming to bend this paper clip with my mind, but watch what happens here. Ooh. Ah. Ah. So the paper clip has bent some, but I did not do that with my mind or anything else. It just happened. All right. So we've got 3 minutes left. Is there anybody here who is a psychologist or social worker or scientist who would be willing to participate in a little experiment? I have 8 cards here, and this is called a Stroop Test. This is a psychological experiment. And I'll tell you what's involved, and then if I'd like to have somebody volunteer. I'm going to put this card that says Stroop Test cards on it. I'm going to put that in my pocket. There are 8 cards here, and on each card, there are letters that spell out the name of a color, but the ink that is on the card is different from the color itself. And some people can read the letters better, faster, and some people can read the color of the ink faster. Is there anybody who'd be willing to be a test subject? And unmute and raise your hand.
Can I?
Who's that?
That's me, Elizabeth.
Oh,
Okay, so can you see what this card is? What do the letters spell?
R-E-D.
Yes. We'll go through all 8 cards.
A-B-L-U-E.
Say the name of the color that's spelled out.
Pink. Green. Yellow. Orange. Purple. Brown.
All right. Now,
Red.
say the color of the ink.
Okay. Yellow. Red. Black. Purple. Orange. Green. Brown. Blue.
Yes. Now, would you
Yellow.
pick? Okay. Now, say any number from 1 to 8.
6.
6. All right. That is amazing. That is amazing. I'm going to go to the 6th card and let's see what happens.
Okay.
You know what serendipity is? Like a lucky coincidence or unexpected good fortune. You did
Yes.
serendipity. Watch this. We're going to go to card number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's card number 6. What
Okay.
color is that ink?
Green.
Green. That's an amazing coincidence because the back of the card is green.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's not too impressive. But how about the back of the card that says purple?
It's also
Oh,
green.
that's also green. and brown is
Green.
green. In fact, the back of all of these cards are green. Whoa,
Yes, they
you
are.
made a wonderful serendipitous magic choice of a number. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.